Warning: the following video contains comments by a guy who is in his mid-20s, likes to play a lot of Halo games, ramble on, and just plain be himself. Accordingly, YouTube and Crazercat must insist that nobody attempt to reenact or recreate this level of mediocre awesomeness, which will eventually get more awesome as time goes on, and Crazercat figures out what the hell he plans on doing in these vlogs, other than ranting on about whatever comes to mind and generally boring the hell out of every single one of you. Sorry, it's just his nature to be that way.
What's up, all? Crazercap here. Hey, check it out. I am in high definition. Yep, that's right. I finally got a new camera. Don't ask me how, but I finally got it. It's mine. I own it. I got myself a LifeCam Cinema camera. 720. Very, very good. It's widescreen, of course, as you can tell, because 1, 2. Just recently got it at Walmart. It's a wonderful camera. It's got a built-in microphone, which I'm happy about, so I wanted to tether a cord over to my face, which looks completely unprofessional. So I figured I'd give it a go today and see how it worked. I was hoping that the money I spent on it was well spent, and that it wasn't going to be one of those cameras that was all choppy and not smooth, but so let me give you a quick update here. This one's only going to be a quickie though, especially since I posted not too long ago. Most of my finals are done at this point. The only thing I have left to worry about is finishing my my final for web page development and getting it submitted to the FTP server tonight by midnight. That's going to be taken care of while I'm at work between calls. Not much left to do on it anyways. I've got myself the Beatles rock band. Yes, I'm finally on the rock bandwagon. Some of my friends weren't necessarily too thrilled that the rock band I got was the Beatles. But I figure that you can't have a rock band game without going back to the old, truly old school. The Beatles, Paul McCartney, Ringo Starr, John Lennon, and George Harrison. Yep. And I'm going to do my best to enjoy this game, especially in honor of Paul and George. May they, or not Paul and George, I'm sorry, John and George. I don't know why I said Paul. Paul's still one of the ones alive. Paul and Ringo. But George and John, may they rest in peace. I've got great respect for the Beatles. They've paved the way for all these other artists. Some of my favorites right now are the Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band / Little Help from My Friends, Here Comes the Sun. Some of those songs, I'm kind of wondering if the Beatles weren't high on something when they wrote it, because I played through the campaign and wow, I sat there going, what the heck? But it's all in the past. And I'm honored to have a game this good. And anybody who doesn't like the Beatles, I'm sorry. You can keep your opinions to yourself. Show a little respect, at least. Speaking of old school, I managed to catch the old school Raw this week, and I've got one major problem, and that's with you, Michael Cole. Now, before I go off on my rant, I do want to make absolutely sure that you are aware. I am aware that that wrestling is all scripted. It's fake. It's for entertainment purposes. That's why they call it sports entertainment. But I still have to get this off my chest because I've met you I personally haven't met you, but my friend Alan has met you. And you treated him like a jackass. Now, this story goes back a couple of years. WWE, or rather SmackDown and ECW, was in Des Moines one year. So we all got a room. We all shared a room at the Sheraton where some of the superstars and crew members were staying. Got some sleep, and then the following morning we went out and tried to meet some more of the superstars, and Alan ran into Michael Cole, who was just getting ready to leave. Now, Alan asked for a simple, quick picture. But Michael Cole decided to play the role of ultimate douche, like he always does, and rudely said, "I'll only do it if you tell me where Wells Fargo Arena is." Well, guess what? If you haven't figured it out with your puny, pint-sized brain, he gave you wrong directions, for one. He told me so himself. And two, wow, way to be a douche, Michael Cole. But my beef with you on Monday was with your whole inappropriate attitude and commentary when it comes to Jim Ross. If I ever hear you talk smack about Jim Ross like you did ever again, you're going to have a problem with not just me, but every Jim Ross fan out there. You need to show a little bit of respect, Michael Cole. That was absolutely uncalled for. What happened was, seeing as it's old school Raw, somewhere towards the end of the night, Howard Finkel, the legendary Howard Finkel, as in, "It is now time for the Royal Rumble." That Howard Finkel. He's in the middle of the ring and announces that there will be a special guest commentator, and introduces none other than good old JR. As soon as he announced Jim Ross, Michael Cole went on a whining spree. "Oh, you guys know that I'm the voice of Rondo, right?" Showed complete and utter disrespect. Made fun of JR. Talked smack. You name it. Michael Cole, how dare you? You little weasel. No offense, Bobby Heenan. And one other thing, Michael Cole. Don't go getting yourself all excited just because The Miz comes out. Let me tell you something about The Miz. He sucks. But that's enough of my ranting. I don't think you wanted to see me in high def just to watch me rant. But I'm going to cut this one short. It's just about time for me to head out the door for work. I'll probably be posting this later on tonight because I'm short on time, and I got to save my battery power. I got some uploading to do later tonight for web dev. So once again, I'm gonna like I said, I'm gonna cut this off now. So this is Crazy Cap telling you to live long and abide.